Hey everybody, it's Mr. Pugly here, coming at you another Borderlands 3 video. Today we're going to be showing the weekly giveaway items for this week. If you guys aren't aware, I give away 5 select items to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC players every single Friday, and the only requirement that I ask of you is to be subscribed. If you aren't subscribed, I can't give you any items. This week's items are very interesting. Normally before I showcase what they can actually do, I discuss on what each item can do, but I feel like this would be a lot more interesting if I were to just demonstrate right off the bat what this build can do, because this is a really nifty setup that doesn't get enough love, I gotta say. It's very, very fun. It is a Nova Zane build. Now, normally Nova Zane builds don't deal tons and tons of damage with the Nova itself, but this one can kill Graveward in just about 1 second. So first things first, I'm going to shoot myself with the Elemental Projector, then I'm going to send my barrier out, get out my Guardian Angel, and just blast Graveward away, and he instantly down just like that. So you might be thinking, why was I able to actually hit Graveward from this far away? And that's because his hitbox is actually below the arena at the very start of the battle, because his arms are underneath. But before I get into meat and potatoes on this particular build, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch on the top right. You have no idea how much helps me out, and let's get into it.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
So before I show each and every single item, I do just want to make it clear that all these items are obtainable in our Discord. Links are going to be in top right or in the comments of the description. All you got to do is just join, find the channel for Pugly's Depot. There'll be one for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Join the one that your respective platform is on and ask for the items that you'd like. But first, let's talk about the items. Now, everyone already knows what Guardian Angel does. Pretty much you get up to 5 times more damage depending on the distance between you and the actual enemy. And since Novas have a decent range, this actually allows us to hit very, very nice. For some reason, the Guardian Angel seems to proc this distance a little bit differently with the Novas, because I'll be up close and personal with the guy and still get lots more bonuses than expected, even if they're right in front of my face, which is fantastic. If you want a better showcase on this particular build and what I'm saying right here, and even the skill trees as well that makes this build function, make sure to check out the build video on the top right. But let's head over to the next item that we're going to be giving away, which is a low-level Sellout. Now, the low-level Sellout pretty much allows us to proc Elemental Projector without downing ourselves, so we can shoot as many times we want and not down ourselves, but we're going to get all these elements on us, which is very, very nice, which then in turn allows us to deal more damage with the actual Novas, because we're applying a fire dot on us, which makes the Nova Berner, which is a fire elemental shield that deals the most amount of damage out of any Nova shield, deal even more damage. The fun thing about the Nova Berner is when you activate your action skill start, aka your Mantis Cannon, it's going to trigger any effects that are on shield break or fill. So the funny thing about the Nova Berner, it has a Nova that sends out when it breaks and fills. And what's funny thing about that anointment is that it empties the shield and fills it back up, so you get both Novas at the same exact time. So look at the bottom left, you'll see my shield go all the way down and immediately back up, which then means both Novas will get sent out at the same time, which is just fantastic. Next, we have the Conductor, which pretty much is one of the only class mods that are able to affect damage besides weapon damage, and since Novas aren't considered gun damage, we need to use something a little bit different. So if we were to send out a action skill like a barrier right here, we can see that our Novas are now getting shock as well, which is very, very nice. So we can use that to our advantage to even deal more damage. So that's very, very nice. Make sure to get a Conductor, and the Conductor we have here is splash damage radius, which means our radiuses get even larger, which is awesome. And then finally, we have an Elemental Projector Deathless. So we have a Deathless, which then procs the Guardian Angel while under 50% HP. We get 100% more radiation damage, which is very, very good. We have Elemental Projector, which we can obviously, of course, proc with Sellout. So just because of this one artifact, we can do a large amount of damage. So this is very, very essential. So we're, of course, gifting that as well. So it's already very obvious that this build can boss really, really successfully, but let's see how well it can do on mobbing. So I'm going to go over to Athena's and knock down some enemies really, really quick, and you'll be surprised how many enemies we can kill with just one Nova. So right off the bat, we're just right here in the mix of things. We just killed all those bad guys that just spawned right there, and then we can just send out another Nova and kill that guy. We just pretty much, we see an enemy around us, we can just activate the Nova and immediately down anybody we see. If we destroy a barrel, because we have so much splash damage radius, we're going to unfortunately have to get back up by other means, which is no problem because this build can still deal decent gun damage as well. So right here, we saw all those bad guys just died immediately. Just staying clear of the barrels and make sure we're not looking at any barrels, but it's not like we can't switch to another weapon if we get downed, like I showed before. So right here, even shielded enemies don't have to worry about aiming at all, because the Novas will hit past the shield as well. all these enemies are just pretty much dying really quickly, and even the barrier will send out a Nova like that as well, which is very fun about that build. You could technically use your barrier to get rid of certain barrels that are around the map by just sending it over to the barrel that you want to destroy. And just in a matter of about 30 seconds, we cleared this entire area, which is very nice. So you can see how fast we can mob with this build as well. So if you're interested in getting this build, please join my Discord on the top right and ask for the items that you'd like to be able to do this build. You probably need most of the items except for the Guardian Angel, because all the other items are pretty unorthodox, except of course the Elemental Projector as well. Make sure you're subbed to the channel because you can't get any of the items unless you're subbed to the channel. And then as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We have Galaxy, Jace Noodles, Clairvoyant, and 31bar70. These are the members who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by becoming a member by clicking the link in the comments and description or on the top right. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. More in a cave with a torch on a wall than a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.